Nice job in this film.
Thank you.
Did you end up with a film that you set out to produce?
Yeah, I did. I was a little frightened at the beginning. I wasn't even quite sure what that movie should be. Warner Brothers presented the opportunity to me and said, look, we'd like to put Michael Jordan and the Looney Tunes together in a full-length motion picture. You know how to do it.
High concept. It's a high concept.
Well, the cast is high concept, but then what do you do? I mean,
Right.
It's like saying Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger are together.
Right. And they're related.
Now what? So it's
Gee,
that
wouldn't
next
that be
step.
funny?
Now it's the next step that counts. So,
But when you look at the film, what jumps out and pleases you the most? Who are you proud of?
well, I'm actually proud of both ends of it. First of all, I'm proud that the Looney Tunes look as good and have recaptured the spirit of their 40s selves, where they were kind of very hip and very sort of cutting edge, and commented on the society around them in a sort of a way that was sort of special to adults as well as to children. And I'd like to think that we did that with the grouping in this version and for today. And I'm happy at the way Michael Jordan has come off. I think he can now be. I think he can be a movie star. I think he really has acting skills, and I think he puts in a very charming performance.
Does he want to be a movie star?
Not today. I mean, I have not heard it. He hasn't seen the film yet.
He's in preseason right now, basketball.
Yeah,
Or
he's very much a basketball player, and I don't see that sort of leaving him for a while. But I think this is something he could pursue if he wanted to.
There are people every once in a while that we see or we come in contact with who are a little bit larger than life. Every once in a while they're movie stars,
Yes.
or they're presidents, or they're... Michael's really one of them.
Yeah, he is, and I think it makes sense that he would be a movie star because he has that light inside of him. It's not just that he's a great player. There are other great players. It's the way he looks. It's the way he conducts himself. It's the energy inside of him that is evident when you meet him.
Was it evident when you were watching dailies and that there was a spark or a light?
Absolutely.
Because the opposite is a scary, scary nightmare.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah.
No, I remember the first dailies he did were on this. He was most of this movie is shot in green screen, and which means you're in basically a green cube, and all you see is green and then the face. And I remember looking at that first day of dailies, and it was clear, the guy's got the stuff.
I want to ask you, this is the hardest question I'll probably ask you all day. Raise your hand if you've asked Michael Jordan for an autograph.
Quite a few times.
Very good. See, you're honest, see? Everybody did, except for Wayne Knight said he didn't because he wanted to work with big people again. He thought that would be very good for him to do. 10 years down the road, do you want to still be doing exactly what you're doing now? Are you a happy camper doing?
Yeah, I think I'm a very lucky person. I'm one of the people who get to do something that's very creative and to do exactly what they want. And I'm lucky enough to make a nice living at it as well. And talk to nice people like you and get praise for it.
And we use that term loosely, though. Nice people like me. I want to ask you, this is a little more philosophical question, but if you didn't make a dime doing this, if it was just really for the love of it, as if Michael's playing the game for the love of it and you're making movies for the love of it, what do you really love about doing it?
There's something about, my answer A is I probably would keep doing it, although I'd have to find some alternative means of support. All my life, I mean, since I was 3 years old, apparently, I was putting on puppet shows and doing all kinds of things that led to this life in entertainment. And I love the idea of telling a story. I'd like to think of myself as a storyteller, particularly one that takes a comedic bent. And it just gives me the greatest pleasure to be able to do it.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Yes.